Oh, okay. So at least it saved me with the thing here. What do I want? Increase more 50%. Don't really need more damage on that. Yeah, I can't go wrong with that. Just straight up more damage. So that's like a 50% increase to my current. Well, I guess technically not. Well, it is like a 50% increase to my previous increase. Yeah, I'll get this one, sure. That sounds good to me. What does it take to level you up? Wait, it probably shows in, this, right? I need one more. And then I'll get, another thing. One more Cult of Cosmos member has to go down. So... yeah, all in all, there's... this will be the last thing that I do tonight, I think. All in all, there's been a lot going on around here lately, and a lot on my mind. And I've been 3D printing like crazy! Because in preparation for my trip down to the south, it's like, I want to print things for Guzma, considering that crazy generous mad lad has done crazy generous mad lad things, and I want to do some crazy generous mad lad things back. So I've been going ham on that 3D printer. I wanted to 3D print things for Sate Jam while I'm seeing him, because that's a great opportunity to give him some stuff if I'm seeing him in person anyway. I want to finish 3D printing things for Nishara that I've been meaning to wrap up for a while now to get that package shipped off to Germany before I go on my little trip here. Because, yeah, I'm going to be gone for a little while. My German partner, or not my German partner, he technically wasn't my exchange partner, but one of my friendos from Germany, Finn, that was there during Fragapalooza 2023. I guess there's no location objective to do here. I guess I'll do this then. I want to ship out a thing to him and maybe do some prints for him. Maybe I'll print him one of those dragons. That's what I might do. My aunt who's visiting here, I want to print one of these big seed starter things that takes multiple pieces that take a long, long time to print. Heck. I want to finish up printing some stuff for her. I just recently finished commissioned 3D print stuff for a coworker. And my aunt that's visiting, I gotta finish that before this trip as well. Because she'll probably be back in British Columbia by the time I'm back from my trip, so better give that to her before that point. Probably other things that I want to 3D print too. So, like, I don't print while I'm streaming because that thing is loud. Unless it's a stream where I specifically have a 3D print cam. The fans are loud and then you can hear like a whirring in the background while I'm streaming. So while I'm streaming, I don't have it running. But apart from that, pretty much all the time that I'm here and awake, and even sometimes that I'm asleep, I have that machine running. Like, that machine has been running way more often than not while I'm home. I try not to start any long prints while I'm not home, because if it fails, then I can't really stop it. I can't really be there to see that something went wrong. So things like those 7-hour dragons, I try to be here to supervise, because those have a lot of very tiny bits and bobs, and they have a tendency to go wrong a lot of the time. So, I want to be at least supervising the first half. I've had ones fail later on as well, though, so. But yeah, so I've been 3D printing a lot. I'm sure the electricity bill isn't exactly going to be super nice, let's just say. I've been going through a whole lot of filament. Is this the location that I needed to complete? Didn't really have location objectives, it seemed like. Alright, I'll do one more thing. So, been 3D printing a whole lot of things. One design that I've been printing a lot of are my Pokeballs here, which these are like over 7-hour prints, because each of these shells are an hour and a half. Each of these black inside bits are 2 hours. About 15 minutes on each of the energies on the inside, 15 minutes on the button, about an hour for the little stands here that I print to put them on. And then these also take a lot of time of just like, put the energy into the little black kind of part here and then glue it to the shell. Let that sit overnight or just for like half a day. And then glue the button into the thingamabob here. Let that sit overnight. Oh yeah, stick in the hinges that I ordered from Amazon. Oh, yeah, first, before the button is glued in, glue in little 3mm magnets to there and to the button. Let that sit overnight or for half a day. Then stick in the hinges, line up the button, glue that to the top there, let that sit overnight or for half a day. So these are like several day projects. They do turn out really nice, but they are like several day projects. And yeah, because it's a magnet. It's a very weak magnet, so it'll, not always stay on there. Usually. Stays relatively shut. It's a very weak magnet. But yeah, they're pretty neat. So I've been 3D printing a bunch of those for a bunch of people. I know Guzma had suggested doing a luxury ball at one point, so I did. If I were to redo this in the future, I would probably make this little silver line a little bit thicker, is what I do. And because I can only layer change at exact lines, I can't exactly do little silver arch here. It has to be a straight line across because I don't have a multicolor printer. It's just change out the filament when it gets to a certain point. But yeah, I'd say it turned out not half bad, is the case. So that's pretty neat. Since he's asleep now, and I don't have to worry about him being spoiled about other things I made him, I took a Dusk Ball design, and I wanted to make him like a Team Skull themed Pokeball. So there's like the black kind of shells, and then each of these pieces I printed in white for like the black and white of Team Skull, and then yellow for the inside was my idea for a Team Skull themed Pokeball. This was a lot of gluing and setting, because each of these is like its own separate print for the multiple colors, and then gluing them on. So this one is definitely the Pokeball that's taken the longest in terms of assembly time and everything there, but I think it turned out not half bad. Little Team Skull themed Pokeball here. So yeah, I have that. There are some that I've had done here for a while and have probably been seen on display here during AC Odyssey streams before. Probably. I mean, last time I streamed this was a month ago, but yeah, probably send that to that Nishara nerd. I have a Master Ball around here that I printed for him somewhere. Whoa! Let's not knock that over. Yeah, send to that Nishara nerd. Printed a Master Ball. It didn't turn out as well as I'd liked. Like, these little purple bits aren't quite flush. They're a little bit off. Like, it's a lot easier to see in person where, they're sticking a decent bit off of there. So it didn't turn out super duper great, but it wasn't half bad. I've still yet to paint the little notches on the inside, so still a work in progress. So I've been 3D printing a lot of things lately. A whole lot of these Pokeballs. I'm about to run out of hinges here soon. For Guzma, he requested specific colors for a dragon, so I printed that. Light blue on the bottom, then black, then dark blue at the top for a bit, and then some painted golden eyes is the case, because otherwise you just can't see the eyes at all. In the black mass there. Yeah. The Master Sword that I've been printing for Nishara has been in progress. This has been sitting in the garage in the vice grip for like a week, where it's like, vice this stuff together while the glue is setting, vice this stuff together while the glue is setting, vice this stuff together while the glue is setting, and just leaving it for a couple days and forgetting about it. So, it's been in progress. It's turning out better than my first little failure sword back here. So I'm kind of looking forward to see how this turns out when it's all complete there. And I can send that out. But yeah, I have this now, is the case. I do hope to one day have a functional hidden blade that I can show on stream here. The glue should be set. I can probably take these rubber bands off that were holding it in place. I have these little elastics that were just holding these halves together while the glue was setting. But I can peel those off now. They've got a little bit of glue on them, so they're hard to get off. But yeah, people have done like 3D printed designs of functional hidden blades, dual action things, which means that you pull once, it extends out, it stays locked out. You pull again, and it retracts back in. And that's what this is meant to be, is a dual action hidden blade. So here's the inside bit, where I printed the blade itself in red, my slightly transparent red, because I thought that would look cool, and then a slight color change on the top. So it's like you would pull on a string there, this comes out, and then this extends, and then pull again, and then it retracts back in, and then that goes back in. So, like, this has got good movement right now, which is a good sign. Should mean that the blade itself will be able to work well when I have it all assembled. But I've been working at this project on and off for like a decent while now. I have most of my parts printed here in my, well, there goes a whole bunch of really tiny little parts everywhere. Hopefully I didn't drop any of my tiny little paperclip pieces that I really need. Yeah, there's hidden blade parts everywhere. But yeah, it'll be cool if I can get that done for my cosplay. My Edward Kenway cosplay, and just cool to have one. Any others on the floor here? Well, hopefully not. Oh, there's a little pin there. But yeah, so this should basically slide into here and then slide in and out with a pull on a string. And yeah, well, I don't think I'm gonna get one of these done before I go on my trip. But yeah, well, we'll see here. It seems like quite the endeavor of a building project. But yeah, maybe one day I'll be able to do one of these Assassin's Creed streams and show a functional dual action hidden blade that that I can have. Well, there we go. Yeah. If it goes in and out with gravity, that's a good sign. You don't want there to be friction and glue to be on the actual blade part. So, yeah, the next assembly parts are where things get kind of finicky. I've been putting it off a little bit because I know it's going to be pretty time-consuming and weird, and I probably have a high likelihood of messing it up. But we'll see. And if this works well, then maybe I'll print more of these. But, yeah, we'll see what happens. I have a whole bunch of hidden blade parts all over my keyboard over there. So, yeah, we'll see there. I'm going through all the things I've been printing lately. For that Sate Jam nerd, he's a fan of Metroid. So I printed Samus's gunship. Did some color changes on the thrusters down there for like red on the inside. Or thrusters, or whatever they're called. I don't know. I thought that turned out kind of neat. Sure he'll probably like that. One of my cooler ones I printed here lately was one that's kind of like the title screen of Xenoblade Chronicles, where there's the Monado in the grass in the stand. So I was able to do this with just like vertical color changes of dark gray into light gray to a bit of brown for ground, and then the dark green for the grass. So the little stand turned out not half bad. And then 2 Monado halves that I print, and then just become like a little display piece that you slot into there, and then put it on a shelf, and then it looks cool and stuff. So I have 2 of these. I have a second one on my keyboard over here right now. So, yeah, and each half here takes a couple hours. This base is like 6 hours, something like that. Takes a little while. And I have to supervise it to do those color changes at the right points. Now I don't know how to even slot this thing in right anymore. There we go. Whoops. Don't know how that happened on my lap there. But yeah, I've been going ham on a lot of printing things. This isn't glued in, so if I try to pick this up, it'll probably shatter everywhere. But I'm gonna try it anyway. Picked up some orange and silver paint and want to turn Dialga here into Primal Dialga. All the limbs are separate pieces that aren't glued in. Can I put it down without it breaking? Ooh, heck yeah, I can. So I'll just bring it in pieces because it'll transport better, and then it can be glued like while in the States there, is my idea. So, yeah, I've been going a little bit ham on a lot of printing things. Of course, I have a lot more printed things around here than that, but that's an example of some of the bazillion things I've been printing lately. So I've been running that machine like crazy, and really been learning a lot about calibration to increase my print quality, let's say. Certainly been the case. It's certainly been a learning experience, and I've encountered a fair bit of difficulty with that machine at times. Oh yeah, considering my trip, considering I'm heading out on the 23rd, it's a little bit of a race against the clock to print everything that I want to print. I created like a little checklist of like, here's the different people I want to print things for, here's the list of all the individual things that I want to print, and I'm slowly getting through it. Oh, and because Guzma lives in New Orleans, in Louisiana there, I knew for Louisiana, here was a recent print that I thought was kind of funny. The chubby crocodile. I saw this design, I was like, I gotta print this for him. It's funny. So, we'll see what he thinks of that. If I can transition back to the, there we go. It's so delayed tonight. Yeah, hopefully gets a kick out of that. So yeah, I've been printing a lot of things recently. I've been busy, is the short of it. So usually I'm able to stay relatively on top of this whole daily upload schedule of different series because it's just like, oh yeah, just do each different playthrough that I'm doing from time to time, cut it up into parts, and those parts are queued up like daily on YouTube, and then I don't fall behind. And I think up until the last stream, I hadn't missed a single day of Assassin's Creed Odyssey uploads. Now here I am, a month later, with another stream, a pretty long stream. I've been streaming for 6.5 hours, so this will be a decent few parts, but yeah, it's still like a month later. It has been a decent bit. What? Your spidey senses go off and you just know I'm over here? No. So, that's why it has been quite a while since... Yes! Got it in time. Heck yeah. Okay. So that is why it's been a while since I played Assassin's Creed Odyssey, or Persona 3 Reload, or Tales of Symphonia, or probably other playthrough games going on around here that I'm forgetting about right now. So, yeah. That's what's been going on there. So, and it might be a hot second before the next time that I stream this again. Who knows, maybe the next time that I stream this might be in May. It might be at the Mega LAN. Hopefully between this semester finishing and my trip, I'll get the chance to stream this a bit more. More likely than not, I probably will, but we'll see. So yeah, hence my my absence here with some of my playthroughs. That would be the reason why. Wait, why am I fighting them all over here when I'm pretty sure I have a great looking cliff over here? Right? Right near where the ancient tablet was, maybe? No? That one isn't that great of a cliff. Overrated. So, yeah, I've been falling behind on a lot of channel stuff. There have been a lot of series that have just, like, poof, vanished for a little while. Like this, like Persona 3 Reload. Like other things. Because I just haven't had the time to be doing much streaming, like, at all. Quite frankly. Oh, the thing's up there. So... yeah, I've been losing my mind a little bit recently, but at least things are almost done. Just final push here with university. Get these prints done. This trip should be really fun. Just gotta get everything sorted out before then. So it's been a lot on the plate recently. Across my projects and my university and the family stuff going on. So, yeah, I've been a little bit semi-absent from the whole streaming thing for a little while here. And being as on top of series like this as I normally would be. What? War Eagle. Ostraka resolved. Oh. I just wanted to check out the eagle. Did I get any experience for that? No? Okay. Well, maybe I can phone a friend now. Spam the button. Spam the button. Moment I get it. Heck yeah. I don't know how I targeted you, but okay. So, yeah. That's why I wanted to continue streaming while messing around here. Just to talk about everything that's been going on. A lot of stuff that I wanted to get off my chest. About lots and lots and lots and lots of different things going on. Wow, get launched. Okay. Do this, how about? So yeah, my mental state has been, what? Lately. Oh. Okay. Essentially, it's, frankly, I don't even know what I'm doing anymore right now. I'm kind of losing my mind. But I am looking forward to, this is nearly done. Thank goodness. Almost there. Whoa, a shiny one. Shiny Pokemon, different color from the others. Man. One other last thing that I can mention, when it comes to nice things about deadlines, is my research project, Doppelwriter there. My professor in that, he was just like, yeah, you can just set the due date as literally whatever you want. as long as it's by April 30th at the latest, because I need to have grades in by a certain date. But otherwise, I don't really care. You can set your final submission deadline for whatever you want. You can even be April 30th. Like, just let me know. I was like, oh, well, I might have some time during the trip, like, while I'm a passenger going from point A to point B to work on, like, my paper that's gonna be submitted to this games conference on Doppelwriter here. But it's like, do I really want to enable myself the option to keep on working on this project on this trip and then just end up not getting any of it done? It's probably not a good idea. So I head out on April 23rd. So I just set the due date as April 22nd. So technically my last day of university is going to be literally the day before my trip, as per my decision. My final is on April 18th. And yeah, almost there. It's currently April 6th in the morning. So yeah, almost there, like 18 days until the 22nd then. The end is within sight here. It is very close. It's been a very crazy university journey here, which I know I've told the full story of before on stream of how wacky my university journey has been. So I'm glad that it's almost done. But yeah, it has been a little bit of craziness here at the end. But this was a nice little break playing some Assassin's Creed Odyssey again after a little while. Because as I've said during previous times I've played this game, I do have fun with this game. This is a fun game. I don't know why I've had this as my objective marker while I've been going around. I just wanted to see where it was. Hello, Hamplexit. That's probably not how it's pronounced, but oh well. Hamplex YouTube, most likely. I was just about to wrap up the stream because it's almost 4 in the morning. And at 9 in the morning, I have a little meeting with Guzma to discuss this trip a little bit further and sort out some dates. So I'm already destroying my sleep a little bit here. So yeah, just a whole bunch of story stuff about things going on here that I want to get out there before wrapping up this stream. But yeah, like I've mentioned during previous streams, I am actually having a lot of fun with Assassin's Creed Odyssey. It is a pretty fun game. Kind of sucks not having played it for a month because I've been busy. But yeah, we'll see what the schedule ends up looking like in the near future here for playing it some more. And just see where life takes me in this next, like, month, essentially. This next month is gonna be crazy. Yeah, time to sleep here. But yeah, it's gonna be a crazy next month and a half. 2 months when you count getting back and figuring stuff out with the channel. With a potential 24-hour charity stream and that event with a Mega LAN. And maybe taking my truck to it, seeing if I can sort that out in time. And things are a mess. Things are crazy. I don't know what I'm doing. It's, yeah. Maybe I'll give the update on these various different stories next time. Look how much it's lagging as it switches to the, there we go. Let me save here before I forget. This is what I should probably do. I have 15k drachma, nice. Let's save. Last time I saved was on March 3rd. Now it's April 6th. So yeah, a month, 3 days, pretty much. Yeah. This is, this game sure is something, and this whole schedule and stuff going on here sure is something. So, yeah, with that, appreciate everybody stopping by, tuning in to another session here after a good while of Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Whatever the next time is, I'm not sure. I'll try to do at least one more before I go on my trip at the end of the month, but we'll see here. We'll see how much I get through the story of this. I have no idea how long the story of this is gonna be. I have no idea how many chapters there are. I'll find out as I continue to play. So, yeah. Until next time here, take care and see ya. Goodbye.